1051.
Psychic medium Jessica Mangum is in the studio once again, and she'd been here before. Jessica, where can people reach out to you if they don't get through today?
They can definitely reach out on my website. I have a contact form there. It's Jessica Mangum, MANGUM.com.
All right, there we go. Here is Jessica to read, Loren, your love life.
That's right.
Let's start with Sue. She got in first. Good morning, Sue. You're on with Jessica. What's your question for her?
Good morning. I've just been single for a while now and getting older, and will I ever find that other person to complete my life and have a happy life?
Well, first off, I want you to take a big, deep breath in. Just breathe in and kind of clear out whatever's in your heart space.
Okay.
As you're breathing out, and maybe we can all do that. Just take a nice deep breath.
Right? Just a relaxation.
And I want you to envision just lots of, this is going to sound strange, but lots of light coming into your heart space. Because as you're filling that space with that light, it kind of builds faith and hope. And it sounds to me like that's what you need. Because, yes, he's out there. And one of the things that I tell so many people that I work with when I'm doing readings is to sit down and figure out who you are. Write down, who am I? What do I want? What do I need? What do I deserve? And then really reflect on that in the days to come. Because when you know that within yourself, that's what you're going to attract. It's about magnetization and manifestation. Okay. So, yes, I see someone out there for you. I do. I don't think he's ready for you yet, though. So you got a little bit of time to wait.
It's always waiting.
It takes
Is it
patience.
Someone she knows, do you think? Do you think she's
That's
already...
a good question.
Do you think she's already aware?
No, she has not met him yet.
Okay.
And I always say, when you're
Good
not
luck,
looking
Sue.
for someone, they may pop up.
Here's Lauren. Hi, Lauren. You're on with Jessica.
Hi, Jessica.
Hey, Lauren.
Lauren, what do you want to know?
Well, I am a single mom to 4 beautiful children, and in my late 40s. I've been single on again, off again for about 7 years now, and what I'm finding is just everybody wants to go out on like a few dates and, you know, have their way. And then they just disappear with no explanation. And so I'm just like really getting pretty bad about it. You know, it's just very demoralizing to be treated that way. And I just want to make sure that I'm not going to die alone one day.
Aww. No. Well, first off, I've been a single mom, so God bless you. I mean, it is rough. And if you've got 4 kids, I had 1. And
Yeah.
it's hard because to go on dates and to spend time with people when you've got kids at home and to find someone who loves kids that much, that can be a challenge for sure. I'm going to do a quick little reading for you to see what comes up.
Okay.
But definitely, do you have resources, like people you can go to that can help you, like family members or friends, for you to have time for yourself?
Not with the kids so much. I mean, fortunately, they're older now. They're, you know, in their teens, and so it's not like I can't go out on a date or something and let them be home every now and then. But
Gotcha.
yeah, I have a really strong friend circle, and I'm so grateful for them, just for moral support, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's super helpful. That's what I'm seeing. So I just laid some cards out for you, and you're super fiery. Like there's so much fire in these cards. Super passionate.
Yeah.
You're also like a nurse or a healer of some sort, and your opportunity is to step into that heart space. And your crown, there's a card that's called Kali. It's a goddess, and she is this energy of like fiery, like this works for me, this doesn't. Like you're the one that's going to be calling the shots with these people. So straight up, you're going to be like, this is what I'm looking for, and if you don't have it, I'm out. And in your future, you have a rebirth, like something big is going to happen. You're going to meet somebody who's very mature, very wise, has worked on himself, and loves your children, because that's what you deserve.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm manifesting it for you, girl.
That's positive.
Very positive.
2 great positive readings. Thanks, Lauren. We appreciate you. We're going to do a quick break. We'll come back. We'll talk more with Jessica, psychic medium, Jessica Mangum. Sharon is on hold. She says she's getting into a long-distance relationship and wants to know if it's going to work. I think that is always so interesting, these long-distance relationships. So we'll see what the cards say. We'll see what Jessica says. You can get through to 704-570-9595. Maney and Loren back with psychic medium Jessica Mangum coming up in just a minute. Special guest in the studio, Loren.
Yeah, Jessica Mangum is here. She is our psychic medium, and she is doing your love readings since Valentine's was this week.
All right, let's say hello to Sharon's been on hold for a little bit. Hi, Sharon. What's your question for Jessica?
Hey, good morning, guys. So,
Hey.
my question is, so Jessica, I'm starting to walk into a long-distance relationship, and, you know, I don't want to get fully invested in something that's just not the right fit for me, although I am excited about it. I've been single for a while, and ideally, obviously, I'd prefer somebody that's closer. However, I'm really starting to think that maybe my person isn't within the 20-mile radius.
Yeah, I'm really starting to realize I'll just take what I can get at this point. I hear you, Sharon. All right, Jessica, what are the
20
cards
miles. We drive 20 miles to work.
Right? So this is interesting because right now you're in a place of abundance. That's what I'm seeing. And so you're expressing gratitude. You're looking at life through rose-colored glasses, so to speak, like things are looking up for you. Your opportunity is going to be clearing baggage from past relationships is what it looks like. There's some emotional stuff that's coming up that needs to clear. But this is interesting because in your future card, I'm getting a separation.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like you're learning what you need to learn from this person, but I don't sense that it's going to last.
Okay, perfect.
I mean, what else do you
Wow.
need? That's perfect. You just got a roadmap, Sharon. Now you got to follow it, okay?
I do. Thanks, guys.
Good luck. Carol, hi. Carol?
Oh,
Hey, yes, that's you. Carol, what do you want to ask Jessica?
I've been in a 17-year marriage, and we've tried counseling. We've tried everything. I've tried everything under the sun, and I'm starting to think this is just not for me.
Gotcha.
No, like, I love the guy, but it's getting boring.
Jessica's got her eyes closed, so she's getting a good read, a good sense.
I am. I'm getting a good sense. I'm getting a sense for your colors. And yes, you too, like that one color, were very fiery. Very fiery energy. You need adventure. You need like going out and doing wild things. So what I'm seeing, I'm going to lay the cards here in a second, but is that regardless of whatever he's got going on, it's a he, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Whatever he's got going on, you've got to go adventure and explore and communicate that. I don't know if that came up in counseling for you, but that's super important for you. What's interesting...
Not that type, though.
Say that again?
He's just not that type. I think that's the reason why we've been together so long. He kind of like calms me down because I'm very...
That's right.
Yeah.
out there.
He's the yin to your yang.
He really is. He's your anchor. And so what I'm seeing is that in your mind space, you're thinking it's supposed to be something different, but it's actually very, very healthy. Like right in the center is the lover's card, and that's where you are right now. Right.
Yeah.
So it's not about him changing. It's about you being more of who you are and his being cool with that, which I think he would be. He sounds super chill. He feels super chill. Yeah, I like him.
Just way too super chill.
Fire it
Well,
up.
listen, Jessica's not going to tell you how to fire him up a little bit, but she's saying you're on the right track here. You wanted to know, should you bail after 17 years? And Jessica's saying the cards are telling you no.
No.
You need to make that work. Okay, Carol?
I will do that.
All right, good
Thank
luck.
you, guys.
All right, how about one more before we take a quick break, Jess? Is that all right?
Sure.
Patricia's been on hold for a little while. Hi, Patricia.
Hello. How are y'all doing today?
We're good. Patricia, what's your question for Jessica?
Jessica, I recently met a fellow my age at work unexpectedly, and I'm just curious to see what the cards say about our future.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's funny. I'm shuffling them here, and two cards popped out. First of all, you work with him?
Yes.
Okay, that is tricky
We don't need a card to tell us that.
No, that is tricky. I mean, everybody knows that. However, go ahead.
Unfortunately, we work in two totally different departments, so we don't even hardly see each other. So work hasn't been an issue, but we became friends first, and then he helped me out during a time where my father became ill and just recently passed. And he's just become a big, great support for me. And I just don't know if he's just there for that type of support or if I feel like he is, but I'm just kind of wanting to see what else you have.
Yeah, so I was shuffling the cards, and sometimes when I'm shuffling them, cards will just pop out randomly. And that's like the reading in and of itself. And the cards that popped out were actually really sweet. One is a card of peace. So it's the image in my mind of you two, like there's like ocean waves and you're walking along the beach. It's just very tranquil and calm, and I can feel your heart calming. Like he's very, very settling for you. Like ocean waves. That's what I keep seeing. And there's another card that popped out that's about this magnetic, charismatic personality, and that's who he feels for you. He just feels very steady.
Yes.
So it's a yes?
Yes.
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 Yay. You just made my day.
Aww.
Thank you so much.
You got it.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Patricia. I want to sneak Ann in because she's been on hold for a long time before we go to a quick break. Ann, hi, real quick. You're on with Jessica. What's your question for her?
Hey, so I just got married in August of last year, and our marriage has been awesome, but it's been very, chaotic outside of our relationship. So I wanted to see if, that would stop anytime soon or, what's going on in the future for us.
Oh, boy. Well, first year marriage.
Welcome.
Yes. And congratulations.
Thank you.
I will say, okay, this is kind of across the board. Energetically, there's a lot of chaotic things that are coming up just because you look at what's going on around the world politically, and I don't want to bring politics into this at all. But you two are figuring out the balance in your own duality within your relationship. And yes, it's going to calm down. I'd say give it, I'm seeing May. So that doesn't mean it's going to be totally crazy in between there, but things will get a lot easier in May.
That is sooner than I thought it would be, so that's awesome.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm sensing.
Okay, Ann?
All right. Thank you, guys.
You got it.
Thank
Thanks for
you.
calling, and thanks, everyone, for hanging on. We'll do another round with Jessica Mangum. By the way, her website is jessicamangum.com. You can contact her there, and she'll try and help you out. If you can hang with us one more segment. I think you agreed to, right, Jess?
Yes, I did. What time is it?
It's
8:43.
8:43.
I'm in here for the long haul. Let's do it.
All right, let's do one more. Everybody hang tight. Megan, Shannon, and another Shannon. Hold on. We'll be right back to you guys with Maney and Loren.
Follow us. It's the Maney and Loren Show.
Jessica Mangum in the studio with Maney and Loren, psychic medium. You can reach her at Jessica Mangum, MANGUM.com. Jessica, this is Brittany. She just started working with us this week. She's our executive producer.
She is adorable, everybody. You can't see her, but oh my goodness. Such
so
beautiful,
much.
glowing energy. You're welcome.
So tell Jessica a little bit about yourself and go ahead and shoot a question off so we can all hear your personal life live.
I've been single for 7 years. I was engaged previously.
Okay.
It didn't work out. And I kind of focused on my career and I left dating alone. So I want to know what's out there for me.
I'm tearing up, and that's rare because you have such beautiful energy. I mean, she just does.
She won us over.
Yeah, she really did. So you absolutely have someone coming. He's already there. I can see him in your field. And just so you know, I've worked with several people and seen someone in their sphere. And when that happens, 2 of them now have, one's about to get married and one got married.
Uh-oh.
So, and they're moving along. So I literally see for you that there's someone coming sooner than later. Let me do a reading just to clarify.
Okay.
The first card was this. You see what it says?
Oh my God, it's two people. They look like they're holding hands and all in love and stuff. Oh my God. The lovers. It literally says the lovers, y'all. Wow.
Yeah, it's not going to be long. So this guy needs to hurry up.
Yeah, you need to hurry up because I've been waiting a long time.
Do you have someone like that you're thinking?
I have a little crush.
Ooh.
I don't know if he knows though.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep it that way because I'm not showing all my cards.
That's okay.
Hint, hint.
I'll show them.
That's a good one.
All right. Well, good luck, Britt. Obviously, keep us informed.
You'll be the first to know.
Yeah, I know. Because we'll ask. Because I'm curious. All right. Let's say hi to a couple people on the phone before Jessica gets out of here. Let's go to. Shannon's got an interesting one. Hi, Shannon.
Hi.
Go ahead. You're on with Jessica. What's your question?
Actually, I am in my mid-40s. I have a 17-year-old son. I lost my husband 2.5 years ago. And it's kind of crazy because unexpectedly, a friend of his from the workforce kind of appeared in my life and helped me get through his business where I was trying to transition to sell his business, which I'm still in the process of doing. And so we began to date. We've been seeing each other, but of course there's conflict with his ex-wife trying to interfere and sabotage what we have, and him trying to be nice and be friends. And just wondering, is he really the one, or is there possibly somebody else out there that may be willing to commit, or will I ever find love again?
Wow, that's a bunch of questions. So let me start with, I laid some cards out, and you were saying there's a little bit of turbulence in terms of like his ex, and there's a lot of stuff going on in his, let's just say, reality, mind space. And you're right, he's not fully grounded, and he's not quite sure. So instead of looking at him, I'm going to focus on you, and what you can be doing is, so this sounds kind of negative, but the Hanged Man showed up in your opportunity. The Hanged Man is not about someone hanging. It's not about him hanging. It's actually about looking at the world from a completely different lens and a new perspective. So I want you to narrow down. Do you want me to answer the question, are you supposed to be with him? Because that's kind of what I asked. Does that work for you?
Yes. Or is there going to be possibly someone else out there? Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with him. I'm seeing in the future that there is potential. He just needs to figure out where he is, and not the problem, but the hard part for you is going to be waiting and being patient. And just so you know I'm a medium too. Your husband's with you. He came in. He loves you. He just wants you to know he's with you.
Thank you.
He's in the heart space. That's hard too, because you're still grieving that. Grief is so still be with that. But I feel like he's going to help you move into this with certainty is the best way to describe it. And then finding someone else. I'm hearing it's too much to think about that right now. Like, just focus on where you are with this guy.
Okay.
And then if it starts to get to the point where emotionally you can't handle it anymore, then you move on. But I see that there's potential. He just needs to figure out like what's going on with him.
Okay.
All right. There you go, Shannon. Good luck to you. Kimberly, hi. Kimberly.
Hi. Good morning.
Hey, Kimberly, you're on with Jessica. What's your question for her?
Hi. Good morning, Jessica, too. I'm been with my husband for 10 years. I'm married for 6. And there's been some rough patches in the marriage, and I just want to see if you see things clearing up for us.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm laying the cards right now. Okay, the rough patches just showed up. Let's see. Honestly, so the card in the center is about, it's called the Ten of Swords. Anyone who knows the tarot knows that there's a lot of like, not backstabbing necessarily, but things that were not necessarily the nicest to say to one another. There's a lot of like back and forth arguments is what I'm sensing. And the opportunity for you specifically is to gain more insight and wisdom into what it is that you want, what you deserve. You have a choice. There's a lot of emotional turmoil in the future, but if he's willing to go, I'm seeing counseling. If he's willing to go to counseling and you two are willing to work together, you can make it work. So the future card is a card of a lot of emotional turmoil, like as I kind of mentioned. And then the opportunity for both of you is to find the richness within yourselves. But it sounds like you got to have somebody in between, like a counselor, to help you work through that, if he's willing to go.
That's funny you said that because I've been asking for that counseling.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, it worked for me and my wife. I mean, I was so far removed from what I thought our relationship was. We just had a baby. I thought everything was fine. I just started the job here. This is, now 11 years ago, but...
Every day, we rise, challenging ourselves to work for what we believe in. At U.S. Border Patrol, protecting our borders is more than a job. It's a calling. Agents answer the call, working together to keep our country and communities safe. If you are ready for a new mission, join U.S. Border Patrol and go beyond. Learn more at cbp.gov/careers.
My wife was like, things were so bad that I started looking for apartments, babe. Like, that's how disconnected we were. And it's hard, especially I'm in a different situation than you were, Kimberly. But, the point is that we went to therapy and I loved her so much. And the minute I sat down at therapy for the first time for counseling, that's the first thing the therapist noticed. She's like, look how close you two are together. She's like, this is great. This is great. Like, because there was the foundation is love, right? And if you both have that foundation of love, then you can build off of it. But if one of you doesn't, then it's just too hard for the other to try and drag that other one into that same area.
You just weren't tuned into her.
Thanks, Kimberly. No, I had to be taught. That's why counseling worked for me.
Yeah.
And then Amanda had to be taught how to be patient with me.
Yeah.
So it was real interesting. Wow. Well, look at that. 45 minutes is come and gone, Jessica Mangum. What are we going to do now?
I don't know. What are we going to do?
We're going to validate your parking. We're going to validate your parking and send you out of here.
Go get some coffee.
Yeah. Hey, quick question. That center card, is that the most important card? How many cards do you put out for people usually?
Well, so this is called the Celtic Cross, and this isn't even actually a full Celtic Cross because I'm doing like a 5-minute reading, which is super fast.
Right.
Like that. The center card represents where they are right now.
Okay.
Right, and there's 78 cards here. I mean, it's a full deck, so each card means something different, and then each position does. So,
okay. So but one position is not more important than the other. They're just they represent different things in their lives.
Right.
Like past, present, future, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is the opportunity card, and I mean, it's interesting. It's basically just symbolism.
Interesting. Well, we'd love to have you back. Thanks for being here for the readings for these wonderful people who listen to the Maney and Loren show. You could go to jessicamangum.com, MANGUM.com, and find out how you can get your reading and get hooked up there. Jessica, thanks so much for spending time with us again. We'll have you back soon.
Yeah, thank you.
I would love that. Thank you.
And Jessica picked Imagine Dragons as her exit song. So here it is now with Maney and Loren.
Just a young gun.